According to the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, each year tons of clothes are produced, worn, and thrown away. Every second, the equivalent of a rubbish truckload of clothes is burnt or buried in landfills.
These clothes that are thrown away and discarded are designed to be worn only once, at maximum 3 times, before they find a permanent home in oceans, incinerators, and landfills. So what is fast fashion?
Fast fashion is a very common practice in companies that produce clothing on a large scale. Businesses like Shein, Zara, and H&M are known for the mass production of clothes that fit current trends. Worth about $100 billion, this industry is profitable because of low costs, cheap labor, and meets consumer demands easily.
While fast fashion may seem like an affordable and convenient way to stay on trend, the reality of it is very alarming. This industry thrives from overproduction and rapid consumption, which comes at a heavy cost for the environment. Every year, billions of clothes are produced at a harmful rate, leading to excessive waste and pollution, as well as unjust labor practices.
The environmental effects caused by fast fashion are staggering. The Qantas International 2018 report found that the 3 main drivers of the industry's global pollution impacts are dyeing and finishing, yarn preparation, and fiber production. Many of these cheaply made clothes are worn only a few times before they end up in landfills. And if the cycle continues, emissions from textile manufacturing are projected to rise by more than 60% in only 5 years.
Since fast fashion prioritizes speed and low cost, the clothing is usually made from cheap, non-biodegradable materials, such as polyester, which accounts for 60% of clothing materials worldwide and sheds microplastics into the environment every time it's washed. These plastics pollute our water, harming marine life and contributing to global warming. But the environmental impact is only one side of the issue.
A 2018 U.S. Department of Labor report found evidence of forced and child labor in the fashion industry in many underdeveloped countries.
What we don't see is the millions of workers, many of which are women and children, trapped in harsh conditions, working long hours for low wages in unsafe factories. The people working to make the clothes you love are paid some of the lowest wages in the nation, sometimes as little as $1.58 per hour, which is well below the legal minimum wage.
In her project and analysis of the fast fashion industry, Annie Radner Linden suggests that the garment industry has always been low capital and labor intensive. Rapid production means that sales and profits supersede human welfare.
Fast fashion is built on a system that values profit over people and its impact on the environment. If we don't take action, this cycle of waste, pollution, and immoral practices will continue to worsen.
The fast fashion industry is a driving force behind environmental destruction and human rights violations. However, change is possible. We as the consumers have the power to shift our consumption to more sustainable alternatives that are more environmentally friendly and fair labor practices. The Borgen Project, which aims to help decrease global poverty, encourages actions to make clothing more sustainable, such as, number 1, supporting thrift stores, a simple and affordable way of shopping in which people can donate clothes and get them secondhand for a lower price is a great alternative for people who can't afford branded or higher-end products. Number 2, people should buy clothes from sustainable brands to ensure ethical production of clothing and use environmentally friendly materials. Some examples of sustainable brands are Patagonia, which supports low-income workers and works under good conditions, Boden, which uses recyclable packing and gives fair wages, and Cotton, which creates clothes with organic materials. These are just a few examples of the many alternatives to fast fashion, and as the problem is affecting the global population regardless of financial status, we must take action. Number 3, another benefit of purchasing sustainable materials is its longevity. Often, garments made for the purpose of fast fashion are low quality, made to keep up with the fast-paced trends. Essentially, by making more conscious purchasing decisions, we can collectively reduce the harmful effects of fast fashion, helping our environment thrive.
Although we have been given abundant resources, our careless actions will be a detriment to our environment, one that cannot be reversed. And as stated by Mohandas Gandhi, Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed.